अस्सलाम वालेकुम डियर स्टूडेंट्स। हाउ आर यू ऑल टुडे? मैं तो आजकल का मौसम बहुत ही इंजॉय कर रही हूँ। इस ठंडे मौसम में शाम के वक्त हल्की फुल्की वॉक करना या सुबह धूप में रनिंग करना बहुत ही अच्छा लगता है मुझे। वी वॉक एंड रन एवरी डे, राइट? हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू वॉकड टू स्कूल टुडे? Or perhaps you had an early morning run, or maybe you had an exercise session. We play around during our games and sports and break time as well. और जब हम खेलते हैं तो हमारे आर्म्स और लेग्स के मसल्स हरकत में आते हैं। हमारा हार्ट पूरी बॉडी में ब्लड पंप करता है। But where do we get the energy to do all this? Does anybody know the answer? Yes, from food. And what does this food do after we eat it? आपको याद होगा हमने बेसिक बायोमोलिक्यूल्स के बारे में पढ़ा था विच वी नीड फॉर एनर्जी। और ये बायोमोलिक्यूल्स हमें मिलते हैं व्हेन वी ईट प्लांट्स, वेजिटेबल्स, मीट एंड डेयरी प्रोडक्ट्स। These foods contain the organic molecules that provide us and other animals with energy. सवाल ये आता है कि हम एनर्जी इन बायोमोलिक्यूल्स के जरिए कैसे बनाते हैं? Well, these organic molecules are broken down, especially carbohydrates, by our cells and we get energy. The energy in these foods is in a different form than what our cells require to do work. इसीलिए हमारे सेल्स फिर इस एनर्जी को ऐसी फॉर्म में कन्वर्ट करते हैं जो वो इस्तेमाल कर सकें। ये एनर्जी एक केमिकल फॉर्म में कन्वर्ट हो जाती है विच इज कॉल्ड एटीपी। इसकी डिटेल्स हम बाद में पढ़ेंगे। At the moment, all you need to know is that ATP is the basic currency of chemical energy that our cells use and enable different parts of our body to do work. This ATP comes from the bonds in organic compounds that are present in our food, especially in carbohydrates such as sugars. जब ये बॉन्ड्स टूटते हैं तो हीट एनर्जी रिलीज होती है और ये वो एनर्जी है विच इज यूज्ड बाय द माइटोकॉन्ड्रिया ऑफ द सेल्स टू मेक एटीपी. These processes involve many enzymes that help speed up the reactions, and these processes are collectively called cellular respiration. मुझे पता है कि आप सब सोच रहे होंगे कि ये एटीपी है क्या. Basically, ATP is a molecule and it stands for adenosine triphosphate. Now, as the name indicates, it has three phosphate groups, an adenine, which is a base, and a ribose sugar. This ATP molecule has the ability to store energy and it is made inside the mitochondria. And that is why the mitochondria of the cell is also called the energy house of the cell. ATP stores energy in the form of chemical energy that is obtained by the breakdown of all the food that we eat. Without this ATP, our cells, tissues, and body systems would not be able to sustain themselves. Did you know different cells of the body have different number of mitochondria? जो सिंपल सेल्स होते हैं उनके पास एक या दो माइटोकॉन्ड्रिया होते हैं, जबकि एक्टिव सेल्स को ज़्यादा एनर्जी चाहिए होती है तो दे कैन हैव thousands of mitochondria. Do you ever wondered why our heart never gets tired? It is estimated that the heart pumps up to 2.5 billion times during the life of a 75-year-old. The reason is that our heart muscles have about 5,000 mitochondria per cell. That's far more than any other organ in our bodies. Like animals, plants also need energy, and so they need sugar too. But Since plants cannot eat like us humans and animals, they first have to make their own sugar by a process called photosynthesis that takes place in the chloroplast that we talked about in the topic of cells. This special plant cell organelle is the center for photosynthesis. It contains pigments that absorb light energy. Plants use three things to make their food. Number one, light energy from the sun. Number two, along with carbon dioxide from the environment. Number three, along with water that plants take up from the soil to make sugar and oxygen for themselves. क्या आपको पता है प्लांट्स अडेप्ट टू डिफरेंट काइंड्स ऑफ एनवायरनमेंट्स. चाहे कोई प्लांट किसी सहरा में उगा हो, चाहे किसी बर्फानी जगह में, they are still able to carry out photosynthesis no matter what. Amazing, isn't it? Photosynthesis is a special process because it helps plants make sugars for themselves, and it also makes oxygen that we are able to breathe in. Did you know? Not only plants carry out photosynthesis, many species of bacteria and algae also carry out photosynthesis. So, all these processes by which living cells use, store, and release energy and a study is called bioenergetics. The central principle that is studied in this field is the conversion of energy in living beings into a form that is easily usable by them. It deals with the flow of energy in living systems. हमारे बॉडी में जितने भी सेल्स हैं वो हर वक्त एनर्जी कन्वर्ट कर रहे होते हैं इन अ यूजेबल फॉर्म ताकि वो जिंदा रह के बॉडी के सारे फंक्शंस कर सकें. During the conversions of these energies in the living system, some energy is also lost into the environment as heat energy, and this energy is no longer available to do any type of work. Children, dear children, let us look at some important key points of our lesson. Number 1. Cells require chemical energy to carry out their functions. Number 2. Energy is constantly being transformed from one form to another in living systems. Number 3. Plants and animal cells are constantly undergoing series of reactions that are making and breaking down sugar to make energy. So this is all for today's episode on the basic concept of bioenergetics and how all living things are able to do work and carry out all their functions.